this video would be a bit different. So I was at my mum's house yesterday and I found a bunch of papers and I looked at them and they are my school reports. And I thought it'd be quite funny to read through them again and see what they say. I'm kind of dreading this. Me at school, if you have watched any of my bullying videos, you'll see that I was bullied. I left school at 15 with no qualifications, didn't do my exams or anything like that. School was not a good time for me, so I'm kind of interested to see what my reports say. From my memory, I don't think I ever had a bad school report, but we shall see. Okay, so the one on the top is a progress report from primary 1 to primary 7, which is your whole primary school years, and it says session 1999 to 1999 to 2000. It says, we hope you find this report informative and helpful. In each section of the report, there will be comments on your child's particular strengths and development needs together with other relevant information. I would like to point out, while I was at school, I didn't have a diagnosis of autism. So I'm kind of interested to see if, looking back, knowing what we know now, if there was anything that the teacher said that should have been picked up on and wasn't. I don't remember there being, but it was a long time ago. I mean, I'm nearly 30 now, so I mean, school was a while ago. Oh geez. To the pupil, handwriting. Beginning to make better progress now. Keep on working, Teresa. Well, that's very useful. So this is dated 5th of the 5th, 2000. Okay. Oh. English. Listening, reading, writing, talking. Comments. Teresa has made good progress on her own with her language work this year, successfully completing level A reading. I don't know. With the support of, and then 2 teachers' names, which were learning and support teachers. She has worked hard to improve her recall in common spelling. Her reading has benefited from daily school support and written reinforcement. Teresa is now reading more fluently, and I really don't think I am, even now, with obvious enthusiasm and enjoyment. Okay. Her writing is becoming more legible, and Teresa is aware of the need to form letters correctly and level spaces between words. She continues to require a high level of support in P5, both within the school and at home. Maths. Teresa has worked particularly enthusiastically with the principal shape activities, although she found it difficult to translate some of her ideas to paper. Yeah. She should pass all the areas in a level B. It is important that Teresa continues to practice her times tables. Does anyone use times tables in real life, like ever, like after school? I don't think they do. Okay, what is this? Environmental studies. I don't even remember doing environmental studies. Teresa has a sound general knowledge and a keen interest in finding new information. Teresa has worked well in paired or small group situations to use books and IT to research facts. Using books to research. Now you just Google it. Expressive arts. So that's PER, music and drama. Teresa enjoys gymnastics. I don't remember ever enjoying gymnastics. Okay. So it's all about Teresa gaining confidence. Oh, religious and moral education. Oh, geez. Okay. Teresa has been looking up information regarding Islam, Hinduism, and Sikhism, which was introduced during the school year, and enjoys learning about other cultures and religious practices, which is still true to this day. She is careful to consider all aspects of discussion work and produces many thought-provoking responses and questions. Her written follow-ups are interesting and detailed, reflecting Teresa's lively imagination and sense of humor. Oh, what happened after primary school? Seriously. Personal and social development. A quiet, considerate class member. But yeah. Teresa is well liked by her peers and adults within the school community. Her thoughtful approach to others and kindness is much appreciated. She can be a little lacking in confidence, still am to this day, with dealing with a whole class setting and large groups, but with support and prompting usually manages to contribute well. Teresa responds noticeably to circle time activities. Remember circle time? I loved circle time. And shows maturity when dealing with personal or sensitive issues. It is vital for Teresa's progress that she receives a consistent level of home support in all her homework activities and a good foundation for learning. Aww, I miss circle time. Circle time was the best time. So we're skipping first year of high school, as I don't have that report. I wonder where that one went. So we're on to the second year of high school. I don't know what year was worse for me, first or second year. I can't remember even how they graded this. Art and design. Teresa is quiet, well-mannered student in class. Okay, the teachers can't even write in sentences. Teresa always works well in art, and she is shy, and this is reflected in her drawings. She draws everything small and needs to be encouraged to be bolder. Well, maybe I wanted to do a small drawing. Criticizing my art. Computing. Oh gosh. I like how the computing report, they've typed it, and all the other teachers have hand wrote theirs. As we have only seen your child for approximately 20 hours in 2 years, it is difficult to accurately gauge their level at standard grade. All pupils will have the opportunity. I like how they calculated how many hours that you're in there. What's this? Craft and design and technology. Oh, I hated CDT. Oh. Teresa is a pleasant young lady and is slowly coming out of her shell as she becomes more familiar with to work. That makes no sense. Cooperation with others, satisfactory. And do you know what I like? There's a little dot. They was going to put good, but then he was like, nah. Ooh, I hated that class. I still have memories of it to this day. Drama. Oh, gosh. Teresa is a lovely girl who's easy to get along with. I really don't think I am. She could really grow in confidence throughout the standard grade drama. Oh yeah, because second year of high school, you're picking what subjects you're wanting to do at standard grade, which is Scottish equivalent to GCSEs. I want to find a bad one. Oh, English. Me and my sister-in-law were talking about our English teacher the other day, but this is my English teacher from second year. We were talking about our English teacher from first year, which I really wish I had that report because we did not like that teacher at all. Parent interview requested. Okay. She is shy, reserved. I worry that she may not ask when she needs help. Oh, German. I liked German. Teresa is a very highly motivated pupil and always works very well in lessons. She often is first to finish a task and is never distracted from her work. Her speaking and writing levels have developed disappointingly recently. So I hope that she can raise these in future assessments. Oh, well, that kind of took a U-turn. It was like, yeah, she's doing really good, but her progress is disappointing. That was very lovely. Religious studies. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I remember this. Religious studies, right. So, our RE teacher, I remember this. Me and my sister-in-law were talking about this guy the other day as well. He literally turned up for like the first couple of lessons and then disappeared. So it says on this report, due to staff absences, a full report is not possible. And I remember because the guy never turned up. Like, we literally don't know what happened to him. I remember that. Oh yeah, this one as well. Due to staff absences, a full report is not possible at this time for social education. Oh my gosh, I forgot they put your attendance summary in the back. My attendance was 95%. That definitely went down after second year. It must have. I forgot that they put your attendance in it. Right, this is the one that I remember. So this report was from S3. I changed school in S3 due to bullying. And this is the report that my new school wanted from my old school. To whoever it may concern, R.E. Teresa. Coping techniques have been discussed with these students regarding unwanted attention within and without of the school, in and not within the school, and problems associated with this. These have included today's language and ignoring petty comments. That was my school's only help with bullying, was ignore it. If not feeling comfortable, they're moving school. And their other advice on this letter was to sit outside the staff office in reception until the end of break. And this was written by someone who has a PhD, who is a licensed therapist, and that was her advice. And this is dated 13th of March 2006. So that's the advice that we got on coping with panic and anxiety attacks, depression and bullying. We have talked about language techniques, ignoring petty comments, and sit outside the staff office, like that's going to help. So they went around all the teachers and they asked, the new school wanted a report to see if they would accept us. Relationship with teacher, 2. Relationship with pupils, 3. And that is, what's that? Music. Teresa finds it difficult to relate to others in class. I feel that this can make her isolated and perhaps thinks she is out of her depth, whereas in fact she's doing very well. English. I like how she wrote, relationship with teacher 2, relationship with pupils 1. Very shy. Usually Teresa works very well and is works well in attention to her work. Occasionally she may be caught up in episodes with friends falling out. And I have noted that 2 of her friends occasionally change seats. She was bothered by bullying occasionally from, and then the guy's name, but has been in base for a few months now. As a result of bullying, no other problems I am aware of. Maths. Doesn't appear too friendly with others in class. She's making a lot of effort in class to overcome her difficulties. She must ask for help. Biology. Quiet pupil, gets on with work, doesn't volunteer much in class. And the difference in the S2 and S3, and this was only within a few months, because I think Yeah, I moved school in the March, and when did S3 start? September. So I wasn't there that much. I didn't really have anything interesting. Computing. Relationship with teacher 1. Relationship with pupils 4. Teresa doesn't seem to take to other people. Teresa is very quiet and needs to be drawn into making a conversation, which has always seemed one-sided. Teresa is a super pupil. It is a pleasure to have her in class. She is, however, particularly quiet. I view it as a victory if I can get her to talk to me at any point during the lesson. Sorry. I'm just thinking in my head, did it ever occur to them that I didn't like them? Like, oh God. German. What did they say about my relationship? Relationship with teacher 1. Relationship with pupils 2 or a 3. Teacher. I feel I have a good relationship with Teresa. I have taught her before and she trusts me. Pupils. Teresa is rather a loner in class. I have never seen any offset bullying, but her excellent attitude from work sets her apart from others. Okay. Teresa is a bit of a loner. That literally sums up my school years particularly well. Let's see what my new school says. I don't know what... is this from 2006? Yeah, that's the right one. Year 3, yeah. So this is from year 3 as well. Size 3. Oh, they got you to write on it too. Oh. Okay, I forgot about that, my new school. Computing. I love how the computing people like type theirs up. Although Teresa is new to school and thrown into S3 exams, she achieved good results. She is working towards the completion of her project at credit level. Teresa should prepare for class tests and remain focused. Okay. It's weird because I don't really remember the teachers in my second school because I wasn't really there in my second school. Okay, S4. This is when I went downhill and I left school. History. Teresa is pleasant and quiet, who's worked well. She needs to become more confident enough to ask for help. Teresa is pleased with her performance in a prelim and has done well. She needs to continue to work hard. History. Oh, we had PSE, Personal and Social Education. Teresa is a pleasant pupil. She works away quietly in class. Teresa appears focused on her studies and is keen to do well in her S4 exams. I was. It never happened though. I don't think they wrote anything really. It's that one from when I was moving school. They seemed a bit... Okay, physics. Teresa is working well in class but does miss a fair bit through absence. She hasn't done as well as she may have in the unit. Teresa will complete her missing topic and be up to date for May. She should try and do some past paper questions to gain confidence. I'm wondering what my absences were. That's not actually as bad as I thought. Attendance 80%. I thought it would be way more. What does W mean? Work experience. N, sickness with no education. O, other absent. A, authorized. J, what does J mean? Late due to buses. Okay. I thought it would have been way less, like my attendance. I thought my attendance dropped really low because I remember I had truancy officers round to my house when I was in S4. But it's that one. This just, I can't get my head around how a psychologist can say that. And how old would I have been in S3? 14. Yeah, I was 14 when this was written. And I can't get over that that was the advice back then in school when dealing with anxiety and depression was, we've gone over talking techniques ignore them and sit in front of the teacher's office. Like, that would have made me more comfortable in school. And that was the advice we got. I can't. And it does make me laugh that a teacher actually wrote that I'm a loner. And the one about computing, I see it as a victory if I can get her to speak to me. And the fact that even some of, like, one of them, what was it, my English teacher, wrote that, like, I did see bullying, but the person's moved. Now, she was, and they've underlined the word was, bothered by bullying. And they just, I don't know if it's maybe because the classes are so big, but they just seemed so oblivious to what was going on at the time. It does, I do think that my education was stumped by them not being as aware of mental health as they are now. But I do see it as a victory that we hopefully are moving forward in our schools, and I hope that it is becoming more supportive for people dealing with bullying and anxiety and depression and any mental health, really. I really do hope that that is happening. But this one is my favourite, which is my S3 one from my first high school. It highlights completely why I moved school. I just wish that I had managed to stay at my new school and do my exams.